Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are going to start to tackle the rust on the roof of the van. This is the stuff that we didn't exactly realize how much of it there was.
Oh, it's a little bright. Let me try going in the shade over here. Working on the van. Dad's currently working on a few rust spots. The other day it was pretty cold. It started snowing. Today the sun's out and I'm super excited because it's warm.
I'm gonna go around and find these rust spots like this. And this was a rust spot, and then this is the worst on the whole van here.
So what we're trying to do is get down to the bare metal, and then I think we'll be good to go on this one.
If you're buying a used van, don't just glance at the roof from one angle. I would actually get up on the roof, because that's how we saw a lot of this stuff that we discovered after we got it home. So because this is a little bit more than we originally planned, we're giving ourselves another week. We are up on the van, the roof of the van, yet again. Just finishing up final prep for paint, which hopefully we'll be able to do tomorrow. Get the primer down tomorrow and get the painting done this week.
Literally going back and forth.
So we're painting the few spots around, spots that we repaired rust on. We're just going around, putting a bunch of coats on it. So that's what we're doing.
Hi, girl. Oh, you are so tuckered.
Down. Down. Twirl. Good twirls. So we're just out enjoying the day a little bit, taking a break from the van, getting Kona some exercise. Where's she at?
Out having a nice, fun walk.
We're going to be starting some sound deadener. So we went with Noico sound deadener, which has these huge mats.
I'm about to put it on the walls. Hopefully if I did my measurements right, it will line up perfectly. If not, well, we'll have to make do.
About when starting to apply this stuff was it's recommended to be at least 60 degrees out when you're doing it. We're about 50 degrees, so I just started to throw like the next box and a half out here in the sun and just get the temperature of that adhesive up a little bit more so it adheres. I'm just gonna tie up a few loose ends. There's some paint we missed where we had the rust reformer down and we didn't put a top coat on, so we're gonna do that and put some metal epoxy, which I'll show you guys. Steel stick, and what you do is you just break off a little bit and you mix it. Alright, so then what I'm doing, I'm just breaking off little pieces, pushing it into these little holes, doing that. hot.
Okay, now we're in our shed.
We're going to clean the headliner and size up insulation for it.
So this is the headliner that Dan's talking about.
So if you're applying the insulation like we are, which is like directly to the headliner rather than up into the van, what you want to watch out for is the places that contact metal. So there's like, it's the headliner shelf directly to metal, so there's no room for insulation. These areas, so these two holes here are the mounting holes to put it back up. This shelf down here contacts it. And then all along this front area and this front face, and then that face as well all the way, and then same on the other side, are all areas where you're going to be hitting metal. Okay, we're back in the workshop and we're going to be applying the insulation to the headliner itself. We have cut the insulation to the rough shape of the headliner without overlapping anywhere that the headliner directly contacts the metal. Today I am solo. Danielle is off filming a wedding. So the main goal for today is to reinstall the headliner that you all saw us insulate yesterday. It was definitely nice having two people to take the thing down, so we'll see how it goes in alone. The Nissan door panels. Oh good. Just comes right out. Maybe I could fix that with glue. We'll see if it fits in the ceiling. I didn't push the button, but it fits in the ceiling, and I'm pretty sure that's the hole it's supposed to go into. Okay, I tried the other clips I got as well, and those fit in both the ceiling. It does fit into the headliner, so we're gonna see where these little clips on the headliner line up to the ceiling. Your Kia interior panel push retainers. Removal of the headliner. I think I broke a couple of clips on the light fixture in the center, glue it on there, and that'll be set up by the time I need it. So definitely before I start, I'm gonna put some insulation right in up here. Won't be able to reach any of these areas after the headliner is up. So we're gonna get a bunch of insulation in there and yeah, do that. Insulation's in. Let's get the headliner up and hope we don't break more clips. Oh no. I just frickin' broke that clip again. So this clip broke and I was trying to get up there to remove it again without breaking clips, and then this one broke and this one broke. Visors both sides in, and the light works. You see the light? The light works. And that is it. The headliner's in. That was way easier than I was expecting. The insulation up here, so we'll stuff some extra insulation in there. A little bit more space for insulation there as well. Let's go!
So today, let me check.
Ready.
Okay. Today we're gonna be working on the headliner.
Headliner shelf, Chica. Headliner shelf.
Okay, let me try again. Just keep forgetting.
Create the shelf. We're first gonna create a template out of cardboard, and then use that to transfer over onto 1/2-inch plywood and create the shelf out of that. So the goal is to get that far, hopefully be able to cut the shelf out of the plywood today. We'll see how everything goes.
Good job.
The first thing we're gonna do is just decide on the level of the shelf that we want. We think we want to leave like these spaces open, just so that when we're sitting, we still have like a shelf above our heads that we can use. But then we want to stay as low as possible while leaving this open, so to make the area above the shelf as big as it can be. So we'll figure out where we want that to be and then mark it on the headliner with a Sharpie and then get the cardboard and start cutting.
Kona was being a bad girl this morning. Take 2. First, show me your safety glasses. So after what was a few dozen attempts, we think we kind of got somewhere close with the template, so we're gonna go ahead and start cutting the plywood. Very good!
There's a couple gaps, a few places, but I can't even get like my fingertip through it. So we're good. This is pretty much will be the shelf. Now, next step will be figuring out the L brackets that'll get put on the sides to actually support it.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Nailed it, just like that.
Yay. Woo!
Let's watch Danielle paint. She's super excited. Kona out.
This one is up to no good.
Sand, because we want to stain this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll need to sand it. I can sand it.
We're starting to wrap the headliner shelf. The first thing we're gonna do is just go around and cut some slits in all the corners to help it so when we fold it over, it'll lay flat and not want to fold. We're going to flip the whole shelf over and attach the fabric to that side of the shelf and finish attaching all the parts that fold over on the other 3 sides. I skipped a part.
What part did you skip?
I skipped gluing down the first side that was flipped, so. Alright, so we're using the same stuff we used for attaching the insulation, the high strength 3M 90 spray adhesive. Day 3 of the headliner shelf. I'm really hoping to get this done today. We're like 90% of the way there. We just have to finish adhering the fabric to the shelf, and then we're going to put the lip on the shelf so stuff hopefully can't fall out at least as easily, and then we'll put the shelf in and we'll be done. We made a ton of progress over the weekend on it and we're just so close to getting it done, so we can move on to flooring tomorrow, which I'm super excited to get started. Ready? Time lapse. So you're supposed to like spray the stuff, like wait 30 to 60 seconds before you actually stick the 2 things together. I have not been doing that. I wait maybe 15 seconds, and it's definitely like, I need to wait, but I want to get it done, so I want to go. So next step, we're going to put the lip onto the back of the shelf so that stuff doesn't fly off the shelf while we're driving around. I'm gonna get the shelf installed, actually, into the headliner.
Dan, it's too blue. Okay, everyone,
This is the editor, Danielle.
Yeah, I'm in my editing attire, you know.
On the vlog. So we're out here today, sunset on a beautiful day, for Danielle's filming some footage for some friends who have a CBD company. She's gonna make them a promotional video. Because if you didn't know, Danielle actually has a videography business called Visionary Film House. So she does weddings and promotional videos for different products and stuff like that. It's a good time. Good sit, girl. Yes, good sit.
Oh, that's perfect. That's good. That's good. Go, go, go. Thank you guys for watching our video.
If you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.